You've been training hard for months. Don't mess up your race day by forgetting that all-important item. Today I'm going to run you through all of the things that you're going to need to make sure that your race day goes as smooth as possible. Stick around to the end. I'm going to give you a pro tip for one item that will truly level up your experience. Welcome back, I'm Gavin. Race day can be a stressful time. You've been training for months and months. You've got your pacing plan sorted, you know when you're going to be eating, so please don't mess things up by not preparing properly. Today I'm going to take you through the bits of kit which you have to have, which are nice to have, and that one bonus item. Stick around. Right, let's kick things off with the must-haves. Unless you're doing the Kona underpants run, yes, that really is a thing. Google it if you don't believe me. You're going to need something to wear. Now, maybe you're part of a club, in which case, like me, your kit's already sorted for you. Above all, the thing is comfort. And on the same topic, socks. I use these knee-length compression socks. For me, it's a personal choice. I get the feeling though that my legs recover a little bit quicker. Now on to the next absolutely vital piece of kit. Of course, your running shoes. This is what I'm going to be wearing on race day. If you see my other video, you'll know exactly why I've chosen these. But for you, the shoes you wear, they need to be, again, like the kit, comfortable. You need to have trained in them. You need to know them inside out. Do they rub at all? Have you got them tightened properly? Is there any heel slip? You don't want any of that. Make sure you've got your shoe choice all sorted for the day. And here, the final, absolutely most vital piece of kit that you're going to need on race day is your start number. But whatever you do, do not leave it at home or in the hotel. Your race can be over before it's even started. This next set that I'm going to take you through are those nice to haves. The things which can help make your day go a little bit smoother, give you that extra little bit of confidence. First off, your race nutrition. What are you going to do here? Now you notice I didn't put these in the must-haves. I take my own gels with me, but maybe you're going to be relying on what the race organisers provide you. Here, and I've done a video on it, the most important thing is that you have tried and tested the nutrition you're going to be using on race day. Don't leave anything to chance there. If you do take your own stuff, you're going to need somewhere to carry it. I use a race belt, like this one here from Naked. Sits nice and comfy on my body. Plenty of space for all my gels, nothing jumps around. Maybe you want to use something like this, a soft flask. If you're taking gels, you can empty them into here, and then you've only got one thing to maybe carry, or you can also put it in a race belt. Right, next thing on the list of nice to haves, a GPS watch. It's not a must have. A lot of courses these days have distance markers and maybe even live timing, so you can keep track of where you are. But for me, I like it, so I can keep an eye on my pacing, and also something that I do is to set an alarm for my nutrition. All I need to do then is when the watch beeps at me is grab a gel. You can also use your phone for something like this. Equally good for timing the race if you want to. And the added benefit is you can get that finish line selfie. Now, a couple of other little items here are maybe more dependent on the conditions, but perhaps you want to wear a hat, or maybe you put a sweatband on, and if it's sunny, you want a pair of glasses, because who doesn't want to look cool? Okay, so glasses and headband, maybe they're sort of personal, but I like to wear them if the conditions call for it. These next couple of items are things that I've learnt to use the hard way. Plasters or a bit of tape for your nipples. Walking into the office on Monday morning with blood-stained shirts is not a good look. Whilst we're on the topic of friction, something else which I like to use is a lubricant. Now, you can get running specific ones, or you can go down the route of using the old-fashioned Vaseline. But again, this is probably something which you'll know from your training. Do you have any little areas that rub, where you get blisters that can get irritated? If so, make sure you lube up in the morning before the race starts. Another thing which doesn't look good is a sunburn. Make sure you put your factor 50 on, kids. So those were my must-haves and nice-to-haves. And yes, I did promise you a bonus item. Race day nerves are normal, and so is that last-minute trip to the Portaloo. So, to make yourself more comfortable during the race, take with you some baby wipes. You won't regret it, and you can thank me later. There you have it. That's my complete list of must-haves, nice-to-haves, and good-to-haves for the race. These things will make your experience go as smooth as possible. Now, have I forgotten anything? If so, let me know in the comments below. And whilst you're there, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks once again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.